Joy, welcome to 2019.
No.
It's a new year already, but let's look back a little bit at the end of 2018.
Absolutely.
Just talk about this team and how they were able to manage final exams and basketball and balancing life and sports and all of those kinds of things that come with being a collegiate athlete.
I think we handled it pretty okay. Got 6 freshmen, so huge learning curve for them. Just kind of, having a lot of free time, like, between practices and studying and everything, and just trying to figure out, like, what works best for them in terms of, like, study schedule and all that hours and, obviously everything that we're putting into basketball. Obviously, our sophomores through our seniors, they've been through it, so they understand really, the rigors that, what it means to be a Pirate and, how important school is and just balancing all of that. And, for some it was a little bit of a challenging semester. You got a lot of players that are science-based, so those science-based courses, take a lot out of you. But, I think we rose to the challenge as a team. And, just getting used to me and, new culture, new system. I think the girls have done a really good job. And, over finals, tried to lighten the load a little bit. There were 2 days we just went for an hour and just individual workouts. And I think that was really beneficial for the team to be able to, put their mind at ease and really lock in and study and try to do the best they could during finals.
After a break for the holiday, you guys come back and take a trip to California,
Yep.
compete at the Cal Lutheran Invitational down there. Split against a loss against William Smith and a win against the host school. Tell us your view of how the weekend transpired.
After the first night, we were disappointed. We didn't show up like I know we could. And on top of that, we probably shot the worst percentage we could have shot all year. And William Smith, they've got some very talented players, and they were looking for a little bit of revenge from the previous night they played the host school. And so they absolutely came out ready to play. In the first half, we didn't play great, but we were within striking distance. And then the third quarter came and just the wheels kind of fell off for us. But it was a really, really good learning moment for us. And just, the big thing is after a loss like that, how do we bounce back as a team? What is the character of this team? After, I don't think anyone had their greatest performance. Players and coaches alike. And just, we just sat and reevaluated a little bit and just, we kind of, I told them to keep this loss a little bit close for a little bit just so we can come back the next day ready to go. And I think the team did a really good job bouncing back. We executed offensively and defensively, and we got a lot of things going that we needed to get going, especially on the defensive end. We did make it interesting down the stretch. We struggled to score in the fourth quarter, and we fouled a lot too. But, down the stretch, I think we did a really good job of, hanging on and getting that win. We essentially, the last minute 30 of the game against Cal Lu, we played defense. We had a couple turnovers, but we were up for the task. Just keeping them at bay, and they're a really good 3-point shooting team. So, trying to keep them from getting off clean looks from 3 was really important. And they rebounded very well too, so we kind of had to combat that. In the first half, we led in rebounds. In the second half, they came back and, they wanted to end, 2018 the same way we did with the win. But I'm super proud of how we battled the entire 40 minutes. I think we played 3 of the best quarters of basketball we played all year so far.
And now you turn your attention back to Northwest Conference.
Absolutely.
And you have a game against Lewis and Clark on Friday night.
Yes.
So pretty short turnaround getting prepped for the Pioneers. What do we know about them?
They've got 2 kids that are averaging double figures, and they play incredibly hard. They're They graduated an All-American, so that's always hard to replace. And I don't think their record is indicative of the team that they are. They go out and they compete every single night, and we can't take anything for granted. Even looking at their record, that we have to show up and play. They shoot the three well. They take a lot of threes and they shoot it well. So we have to come prepared to be able to guard the 3-point line. And try to pressure them into some mistakes. And also obviously do what we do well. Try to get out in transition and share the basketball with each other. When we're sharing the basketball with each other, that's when we're playing some of our best basketball.